Hello, dear students. This is Miss Cindy. Good morning, fifth grade American English file to be today, Unit 10A. The matters of invention. Let's start the class. This is Miss Cindy. Good morning, Loyola High School. Okay, let's start the class. Good morning. There you go. Now let's see. We are on page 76, 10A, Unit 10A, the matters of invention. We're going to talk about grammar points, passive voice, vocabulary part, verbs, invent, discover, etc. And also the pronunciation part, sentences stressed with ED. Okay? Let's read here. I think it was invented by a woman, okay? Are you sure? I don't know. This is the CV activity number 1, listening. Letter A, look at the photos. 5 of these things were invented by women, okay? Listen in pairs, decide which 5 you think they are. Letter B, 4.37. Now listen to a radio program about invention, okay? About inventions, I'm sorry. Were you right? I don't know. Complete the sentences with the invention. Okay, from 1 to 5, let's listen the audio. Take a pencil and, fill in your book. Fill in your book. Ready, set, go.
4.37. Good afternoon, and welcome to another edition of Science Today. On today's program, we are going to hear about women inventors. When we think of famous inventors, we usually think of men, people like Alexander Graham Bell, Guglielmo Marconi, Thomas Edison. But as Sally will tell us, many of the things that make our lives easier today were invented by women.
That's absolutely right. Let's take the dishwasher, for example. This was invented by a woman named Josephine Cochrane in 1886. She was a rich American who gave a lot of dinner parties, but she was annoyed that her servants used to break plates and glasses when they were washing the dishes after a party. So, Josephine decided to try and invent a machine that could wash a lot of plates and glasses safely. Apparently, she said, if nobody else is going to invent a dishwasher, then I will. She designed the machine and then she found a company to make it. At first, only hotels and restaurants bought Josephine's new machine, but today the dishwasher is used by millions of people all over the world. The car was invented by a man, but it was a woman, Mary Anderson, who in 1903 solved one of the biggest problems of driving. Until her invention, it was impossible for drivers to see where they were going when it was raining or snowing. They had to open their window. The name of Mary's invention? Windshield wipers. An invention that definitely improved the lives of millions of people was disposable diapers. They were invented by a woman named Marion Donovan. Her father and uncle were inventors. And when she had young children, she sat down and invented a diaper that you could use and then throw away. Anybody who has a small baby will know what a big difference disposable diapers make to our lives. But although she invented it in 1950, it wasn't until 1961 that an American company bought Marion's idea. Today, more than 55 million disposable diapers are used every day, and Marion's invention has been made more eco-friendly. Now you can buy biodegradable diapers. And now to our next inventor. In 1956, Betty Nesmith Graham was working as a secretary. Like all secretaries at that time, she used to get very frustrated and angry when she made typing mistakes. In those days, if you made a mistake, you had to get a new sheet of paper and start again from the beginning. Then she had a brilliant idea, which was to use a white liquid to paint over mistakes. Her invention is called whiteout today. Miss Graham was a divorced mother, and her invention made her a very rich woman. Her son, Mike Nesmith, became a famous pop star. He was a member of the American group The Monkees. And finally, police officers, soldiers, and politicians all over the world are protected by something that was invented by a woman. In 1966, Stephanie Kwolek invented Kevlar, a special material that was very light but incredibly strong, much stronger than metal. This material is used to make bulletproof vests. Stephanie's invention has probably saved thousands of lives.
Thank you very much, Sally. So, if you thought that everything was invented by men, think again.
Okay, guys, there you go. Congratulations for, women. And let us see. Listen again and answer that question from 1 to 5. This is a CV activity. Please listen the audio as many times you need. Letter D, which of the 5 inventions do you think was the best? Tell me at the CV activity. This is Miss Cindy with Oxford University Press. We are here now on page 76, English grammar exercise. First of all, here, number 2, grammar basics. Letter A, make 5 true sentences using the words in the shirt. Okay, so you have these sentences, they are true, but please, they are mixed, right? So this is a CV activity. Let me know your own answers, okay? Let me know your own answers, okay? So let me look at the 2 sentences below and answer that question, Letter A, letter B. An American woman invented a dishwasher. Wow! Look at this passive voice. The dishwasher was invented by an American woman. I will explain it pretty soon. This grammar, okay? Number 1, number 2, number 3 questions. Please let me know at the CV activity, guys, okay? Let's continue here. Now, there you go. Now we are on page 144, Grammar Bank 10A, okay? This is Miss Cindy with Oxford University Press, American English File 2B. Take your book with you, guys, to be able to work with me. Now, let's listen first of all the audio, and I will explain the grammar points, okay?
4.38.
Kevlar is used to make bulletproof vests.
Whiteout isn't used very much today.
Are disposable diapers used all over the world?
The dishwasher was invented by Josephine Cochrane.
Windshield wipers weren't invented until 1903.
When was the washing machine invented?
Okay, guys, there you go. Let's turn off. Here, you can often say things in 2 ways, in the active or in the passive voice, okay? Tú puedes a menudo decir cosas en 2 formas, en una forma en la voz activa o en la voz pasiva, okay? For example, here, Josephine invented a dishwasher. Está activa porque está diciendo, es la voz activa porque está diciendo que un sujeto ha inventado algo, ha hecho algo, ¿ok? Cuando la oración cambia a voz pasiva, cuando esa cosa creada, ponemos al principio de la oración y es la parte principal de la oración. Por ejemplo, llega a ser prácticamente el sujeto de la oración. The dishwasher was invented by Josephine Cochrane, ¿ok? El lavador de platos fue inventado por Josephine, ¿ok? Miren, esa es la única diferencia. ¿Y qué es lo que tenemos con qué trabajamos, chicos? Con el pasado del verbo to be y la tercera fila de los verbos past participle, ¿ok? Y el by, que significa por, ¿ok? In Spanish. Next rule, in the active sentences, the focus is more on Joseph to brain, ¿ok? Listen. Second, In the passive sentence, the focus is more on the dishwasher. Okay, focus. En la segunda oración, obviamente, el sujeto principal es la lavadora de autos, de dishes, la lavadora de platos, right? En cambio, en la primera, nos enfocamos primero, ¿quién ha inventado? Just. Ese es active sentence. Passive sentences, la lavadora de platos, okay? So, next, you can also use the passive when it isn't known or isn't important who does or did the action, you know? Oh, or did the action. You can also use the passive when it isn't known or isn't important who does or did the action, ¿ok? Tú puedes también usar la voz pasiva cuando no sabes o no está importante quién hace o quién hizo la acción. For example, here, my car was stolen last week. My car was stolen last week. Mi auto fue robado la pasada semana. Volvo cars, Volvo cars are made in Sweden. Los autos Volvo están hechos en Sweden, right? Look at this. I use by to say who did the action. Use by to say who did the action. Usa el by para decir quién hizo la acción. The Lord of the Rings was written by Tolkien. Okay? By, por quién, right? So, good. If you have any question, please let me know at the CV activity, okay? There you go. Let's go next. Dear students, this is, letter C was still here, but now we are on page 145. The exercise, this is a CV activity. Please try to do and be prepared your answers. Oh, there you go. Now, guys, thanks for having me today. This is Miss Cindy. Okay, very important part. Be in class. You have to do your homework. Don't forget that English is the best in the world. So improve your English every day, every time, every single day. I love you guys. God bless you. See you soon at the TV class. Bye-bye. Thanks for Slice Go also. I forgot it. Bye-bye.